Welcome to Fastang 444's Adventures. This is a great one, the Woodward Dream Cruise 2026. Pulling out of the Cranbrook Art Museum entrance to Woodward and we'll drive south. And I will be starting here, which is just north of 16 Mile Road, which is called Lone Pine. The mile roads in this area have names, not mile roads. As you go farther south, there will be mile roads. I believe 14 Mile Road is the first. And I will drive all the way to 9 Mile Road, showing all the beautiful cars along the way and jumping ahead when there weren't any cars of interest. I'll lower the volume when I am going a little quicker because of the wind noise. There'll be portions where I will have sound effects of cars due to copyrighted music in a car that was nearby. There was a car right next to me that was playing copyrighted music, so I wanted to get over here in this lane and away from them. And right when I did, look at here. Here's some Lambos and I think McLarens. Wow, beautiful cars. A little bit of everything here at the Woodward Dream Cruise 2026. driving this Audi had a bit of a feminine color to his Audi. I noticed that the Audi badging on the back wasn't the 4 circles. It was some other characters or something. So you know what that is. It's around a 1970 convertible Mustang. Beautiful car there. Some manufacturers will showcase the vehicles that are coming out, and that's the case. A few vehicles in front of the Mustang. There's a row of 5 Slate EV pickup trucks that will be manufactured here in the United States and available next summer. Interesting paint jobs on them as well. Not certain if that's options when pre-ordering them, or if that was something flashy to draw attention to them for the Woodward Dream Cruise. Either way, interesting to see them in person. That's a first for me. If I remember correctly, they are supposed to be an affordable EV starting at $25,000 US. A few weeks ago, Ford Motor Company announced they are also coming out with a small EV pickup truck priced around the same as the Slate, around $30,000, also manufactured here in the United States. I think it's called the Ford Fathom. There's another EV in the right, a not so affordable Tesla Cybertruck in blue. I guess if you can afford one of those, paint it to your liking. There's another EV, the Ford Mustang Mach-E. And I am in the group that thinks they should not have named something that is a 4-door like that the Mustang name. I think that was a ploy to try and sell more vehicles. Beautiful cars parked up and down both sides of the road, but I had to make a side, so I angled to the right on the side that I am on. Look at the parking lot there full of beautiful cars, and it's like that all the way up and down Woodward. Look at this. He made a red wagon out of his car along with a handle that is laying over. What a crazy contraption he made there. There's a bunch of Chevrolet trucks. There's a Buick Grand National. Actually one of my favorite classic cars. I'll raise the volume so you can hear the engines in these cars. Wow. Along the side, people will hold up signs, do a burnout, and I think that's what the case is here, although unsuccessful. It sounds like they finally got it back there. This Jeep with the American flag was also playing some copyrighted music. Yeah, I didn't, and right there was the Batmobile. Mostly obstructed. It looked like that El Camino had a Grand National badging on it. I'm unfamiliar with that, but I don't know all the different cars either, so. I'm not sure, but I think that's the Volkswagen thing. Someone stops the microcar that's in the right lane so they can have some woman that loved the car apparently get out in front of it and get a picture of herself in front of it. Not sure what kind of microcar that is, but beautiful Mercedes AMG. I'm not sure what model it is. There's some copyrighted music coming up, so I had to have the automotive sound effects. This pretty woman in the back seat of this truck noticed my camera, so she waved at it. That was funny. Notice the beautiful old cars here. I'll slow it down, and that whole parking lot seems to have cars in it. And it's like that all up and down Woodward. Every parking lot that businesses have, they allow vehicles to park in their lot. I think all of this property is owned by Duggan's Irish Pub. It's coming up here. They have a live band and food and drink, of course, as any good Irish pub would. Very popular location, as you can see up on the second floor. Look at the view they have. Oh wow, there's the Monkey Mobile, covered up in plastic because of the light sprinkles. is a local radio station that broadcasts during the Woodward Dream Cruise here at 13 Mile Road. I'll lower the volume through here because of the wind noise. Started to sprinkle. I wasn't sure how that was going to work with the camera going into this, if it was going to get on the lens and ruin this footage or not, but so far it seems to be okay. I'll slow this down because there were so many cars through here and I was picking up a little bit of speed. Traffic was lightening up a bit. There's a cemetery behind these cars, and I think they actually have to reserve these spots to be able to park here, if I remember correctly. Just ahead in the right lane, there's a Lamborghini, a Porsche, a Mustang. Wow. There's a good example of how you can see just a little bit of everything here at the Woodward Dream Cruise. Sick, the Lamborghini revving their motor. I'll slow down these sections where there are cars and I've picked up speed. I'll freeze frame and zero in on this Volkswagen Beetle. Not my favorite color, but beautiful car. There's some more beautiful cars along the side here. I'll slow this down. This old Ford pickup truck owner is going with a farm truck theme, it appears. Vincetta Garage Restaurant is a popular place to come during the Woodward Dream Cruise. I like this light blue Maverick here. This is 9 Mile Road. You notice the barricade where they have 9 Mile Road closed off, and that is on both sides. On the other side, on the east side, is where Mustang Alley is at. So I'll just go a little farther down here and turn around, and I will have a separate video of me walking down Mustang Alley. I'll show a few more cars that were in the northbound lanes. Full Charger there, and here's a Bronco. Right in front of the Bronco is a beautiful two-door convertible Jag, and I will end on this beautiful car here. Pretty sure that is a 41 Willys. Hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos, and if you've been enjoying my content, subscribe please.